Here are the key learning objectives you can expect to take away from this module. First, we will dig deeper into certain aspects of Ansible playbooks. For this exercise, we will create a new playbook from scratch, and the purpose of this new Ansible playbook will be to install Apache on the target server. After that, you will learn how to run and stop services using the Ansible module called Service. Next, we will walk through templates which can help us copy over dynamic file content. After that, we will walk through the usage of debug statements in the playbook. And finally, you will get familiar with the usage of loop conditionals and until section in playbook. We have a lot to get through in this module, so let's get started. In the previous module, we introduced some basic Ansible fundamentals, installation procedures, and a guide to ad hoc Ansible commands. You learned that Ansible can be used in either the ad hoc command mode or in the playbook mode. We also discussed that the ad hoc command mode allows direct management of our hosts by executing single-line commands and leveraging Ansible modules. Ad hoc mode is useful when we plan to perform a quick and simple activity like shutting down our hosts or checking connectivity between our Ansible server and hosts using the ping module. But when we plan to execute any non-trivial configuration of hosts and/or deployments, Ansible playbooks are the recommended approach. According to the Ansible documentation, playbooks are Ansible's configuration, deployment, and orchestration language. They can describe a policy you want your remote systems to enforce, or a set of steps in a general IT process. Or in simple words, playbooks are an essential feature of Ansible. In playbooks, we specify what changes we intend to make and how our server will be configured and provisioned. Playbooks are written in human-readable YAML format and can be created either by placing everything in a single file or by following a structured model where our code could be spread across multiple source code files. Each Ansible playbook contains one or more plays to help us perform functions on different hosts. The goal of a play is to map roles to hosts and perform tasks under a role on different hosts. Tasks are nothing but modules called on hosts. In the Ansible playbook, we can create an entire configuration as one single file. That is fine if we are writing a playbook for a simple deployment or configuration. However, once we decide to implement complex deployment scenarios, it is better to use a structured model by adding reusability. The structure of an Ansible playbook includes Ansible sections like target section, variable section, task section, handler section, loops, conditionals, until, and notify. In the previous module, you have gone through the target, variable, and task section, and you also saw how to create a playbook using these and how to run that playbook. In continuation, in this module, now you are going to look at some more complex playbooks. We will try to use all these components and write a playbook which will be a more complex version, and it will also include roles.